For the next days on our itinerary, there's only one thing: exploring the beaches of South Malang. So we say goodbye to Nofan.
Goodbye. See you on Monday.
And we head down to the beaches.
Is it already in the right way? Okay.
Right, see you.
Dadah!
Bye bye. Take care.
Yeah.
So we headed out of Nofan's hometown Vajak. Apparently it was laundry day in the small town. I don't know if it's like this every Friday, or maybe it just hadn't been a nice sunny day here for a while. But there was laundry hanging out to dry, literally in front of every single house. Anyway, we were driving south to finally see some beaches again, after driving only inland and through some major cities for the last 2 weeks. We could already feel the sand between our toes. But the journey down to the coast took us longer than expected. At first we didn't mind. The long and windy road to Lenggok-Sono beach had some beautiful sceneries to offer. It took us up and down the hills, through neat little villages, surrounded by farmland on steep slopes and lush tropical rainforests. Unfortunately, we had to realize soon that the further we ventured off the main road towards the beach, the streets were getting worse, went mainly downhill, and that really steep. We had to make some stops along the way to rest our brakes, which got a little bit too hot. The brakes got too hot again, so we have to take a rest. Because if the brakes got too hot, they just don't work anymore. And all those trucks are gonna be in front of us again. But look at that view, the landscape, it's pretty amazing. After a couple of minutes, the brakes had cooled down and started working again. So we could continue our drive, and soon we were able to get the first glimpse of the promising coastline. On the final descent to Lenggok-Sono, the road narrowed down to a small ridge with the land left and right of the street dropping down into valleys hundreds of meters below. The road got yet steeper again, and I started having serious doubts if we could make it back up the next day. After 3 hours and a couple of stops more to let our brakes cool down, we finally arrived. So we just met with Agus, who seems to be in charge of this place. And he told us we could camp right here at the beach. Camping at Lengoksono Beach is free. We only pay 10,000 rupiah for parking our bike there. So we quickly set up our tent and enjoyed our first sunset on a beach since we started our trip from Bali. Pack our stuff together, and then we're going to see Banyu Anjlok, the waterfall on a beach. So, just so you know, you don't actually have to walk all the way to Banyu Anjlok, because there's a boat that brings you to 3 beaches. And you can snorkel there as well, but it would be 60,000 per person for the boat and 20,000 for the snorkel, and we're up to a little morning hike. We're just gonna walk. I hope we will find the way. Masak apa?
Masak nasi.
Nasi.
Mau ke Banyu Anjlok kan?
Ini lurus, Mbak.
We found a path, but there's so many bikes coming through here as well, and there's not enough space, so you always have to jump aside when a bike comes, like this one. I can hear it. So many of them coming through. Okay, but one of the guys just stopped and offered us a ride. So we're gonna drive there. But even though this local farmer was used to driving a narrow path along the cliff, he drove it every day with up to 4 people on one bike. We were not. And as much as we trusted him to know what he was doing, we had to hold on with everything we had. The ride took only 12 minutes, but to us it felt more like an eternity. And, well, more like this.
Ini Aceh ini lurus terus. Ya. Nanti lurus terus sampai ke bawah.
Oh iya.
Ya.
Iya, iya.
Pokoknya hati-hati kalau sendirian.
Oke.
Iya.
Terima kasih.
Makasih. Aduh, oke.
We go down there?
Iya. Iya, mari.
So who wants to have a boring boat ride if you can have this for free? And on we go towards the beach.
Oh, he says something to the left to the pool.
This way leads over to the next bay. And we gotta go down here. I'm not sure about it, but we will see. Oh yeah, there's a path. Oh yeah, I can see something. Let's save somebody's shoe, because they left all their stuff here, but the flood is coming in. So I better put this up. I'm so sweaty, sweat in my eyes and everywhere. Gotta go for a shower. Whew. Okay, we are lazy. We're gonna take a boat back. Those guys negotiated the price for us to go back to the beach for 25,000.
Yeah.
Back in Lenggok-Sono, we jumped on our bike to continue our journey. There was only one problem. As I already thought yesterday, we can't make it up the hill with 2 persons and our luggage. So I guess I gotta walk. and hope that somebody will come past me and can give me a lift.